Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is my presentation with my group mates. We are going to present Region 8 Eastern Visayas. And these are my group mates: Angela Kaili, Rosalia Cacho, Ishia Masayaka, Jasrel Rodriguez, JM Salinas, Jadson Ermitaño, and John Mark Bautista, and me. These are the contents of our presentation. Region 8, the port of access, the political profile, tourist attractions, festival, and the references. So this is Region 8. Region 8, officially designated as administrative region in the Philippines, occupying the eastern section of the Visayas. It covers 6 provinces, namely Biliran, Eastern Samar, Leyte, Northern Samar, and Southern Leyte, as well as highly urbanized city. The regional center is the city of Tacloban. Eastern Visayas is bordered, clockwise from the northeast by the Philippine Sea, Leyte Gulf, Surigao Strait, Bohol Sea, Canigao Channel, Camotes Sea, Visayan Sea, Samar Sea, Ticao Pass, and the San Bernardino Strait. These are the ports of access. By air, the Tacloban Airport is the main gateway of the region by air. It has several flights daily and both from Manila and Cebu, serviced by Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific Air, and AirAsia. By sea, there are at least 7 major seaports in the region that connects its provinces from key destinations in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Port of Ormoc, for example, offers supercut fast graph services. Getting around. These are the airports in Region 8. Daniel J. Romualdez, Calbayog Airport, Catarman Airport, and Ormoc Airport. These are the ports in Region 8. Ormoc and Tacloban Port, Borongan Port, Catbalogan and Calbayog Port, Maasin Port. Getting around. Getting around, the cities and municipalities within the provinces are connected through a network of concrete roads. The Philippine longest bridge, the San Juanico Bridge, connects Tacloban City, Leyte, and Samar. Private van and car rentals are available to move around, as well as public modes of transportation such as jeepneys, tricycles, and motorcycles. This is the political profile of Region 8. Number 1 is Biliran, the capital, with a land area of 53,601, major industries, agriculture, fishing, and handicrafts. Number of town and municipalities 8. Eastern Samar, capital is Borongan City, land area of 466,047, major industries, agriculture, and fishing. Number of cities 1, number of town and municipalities 22. Leyte, the capital is Tacloban City, land area is 651,505. Major industries, agriculture, fishing, industrial mining. Number of cities 3 and number of town is 40. Northern Samar, capital is Catarman. The land area is 369,293. Major industries, agriculture, fishing, livestock, and mining. Number of town 24. Samar, the capital is Catbalogan City. The land area is 604,803. Major industries, agriculture, fishing, livestock, and commerce. Numbers of cities 2, number of towns and municipalities 24. Southern Leyte, the capital is Maasin City. Land area is 179,861. Major industries, agriculture, fishing, and tourism. Number of cities 1, number of town and municipalities 18. Next, we go to Biliran. Biliran Island was known as Isla de Panamao. The term refers to an ethnic fishing net. The present name, and adopted sometime between 17th and early 18th century, was derived from a native grass called Boro Biliran, which grew abundantly in the island's plains. The first town named Biliram was found in 1712. During this time, the island was part of Cebu province. On April 8, 1959, Republic Act number 2141 was signed into law, making Biliran a sub-province of Leyte. The island was only made an independent province on May 11, 1992 by virtue of Republic Act number 7160. Next, these are the tourist attractions in Biliran. Number 1 is St. James the Apostle Church. St. James the Apostle Catholic Church is a very popular church and has become a tourist attraction for Biliran. Due to its new decorative frontage, the illustrious Apostle Senor Santiago, the town folks fondly call him, is enshrined at the center of the six great columns, representing the rudiments of the town, Kaibiran. Santiago Apostol claims dominion over it. Six magnificent angels keep watch over the town while singing hymns of praises to the majesty of God. At the foot of the apostle is the spectacular fountain of four great rivers of the town, namely Salog Kaibiran, Salog Tinago, Salog Kalimbis, and Salog Mapulak, providing the much needed irrigation to the land to produce plenty for the nourishment and livelihood of Kaibiranon. Next is the Nasunugan Watchtower ruins. This is a reconstruction of old structure used by early settlers in the island in the Moro raids between 1765 to 1774. When the settlement was razed to the ground by the invaders, what was left was the structure of blocks and stones and corals. These were used as reconstructions in 2000. The ruins is located in Barangay San Roque, about 5 to 10 minutes from Biliran town proper. It is believed to be the site where Father Gaspar Ignacio de Guevara built fort as their sanctuary for the Biliranons. Next is the Higatangan Sandbar. This is part of Nabal municipality. It is separated by narrow channel located in the northwest tip of Leyte. The name Higatangan is derived from the word atangan, meaning to wait for. Old folks say that the place was where the pirates ambush. They ambush approaching ships laden with goods, and also the place where the Moras lay in wait for their enemies going to Sumbul. The island has several white beaches and blessed with exotic rock formation from the town of Mabini, which was named in memory of Apolinario Mabini. There is a 200-meter wide sandbar that stretches out like giant tongue. It also has many attractions such as Higatangan Rock Formation, Higatangan Shifting Sandbar, Marcos Hill Lighthouse, and White Sand Beaches. Next is the Tamalistis Kaibiran Falls. Tamalistis Falls, dubbed as the source of the sweetest water in the world. Gaining attraction, it is a must-see place for locals and tourists. Tucked in a rocky shoreline, the fall is about 5 minutes walks from Barangay Asog in Kaibiran. The walk is relatively easy and the reward at the end will be well worth the effort. The natural fresh water of Tamalistis Falls tastes exquisitely different, which made it popular to many. Even those from Samar who travel by motor bangka, they used to visit the place just to fetch water. It's cold, refreshing water drops down to the sea, which is only a few meters away, and you'll have a choice of lingering this sweet moment in the waterfalls or have a dip in the brackish water, a kind of falls to sea experience. And there's also kayak for rent, 100 pesos per hour to let you enjoy paddling around. There is also an entrance of 20 and cottages price depends on the size and also they offer floating cottages prices ranging from 800 to 1,200. Next tourist attraction is the Sambawan Island. Sambawan Island is Biliran's answer to paradise. The white sands, thriving marine life, and the warm blue waters lapping up the tree-lined shore. It is a must for those wanting to escape from reality. and also a marine sanctuary. It is about an hour and 30 minutes boat ride from Naval, 45 minutes boat ride from Kawayan Port, and 20 minutes boat ride from Olog, Maripipi. Sambawan Island, located 5 km off the west of coast of Maripipi Municipality, south of Samar Sea. It is fast becoming the most visited attraction by the tourists. The semi-curved beach with soaring rock formations covered with green grass as the backdrop create a bubble of fantasy that you are entering another dimension. There is an entrance fee worth 80 pesos plus environmental fee of 20 pesos. Sambawan also offers tents ranging from 100 pesos per day cottages, and scuba rental is worth 2,500. Next part of Region 8 is Eastern Samar. Eastern Samar is one of the six provinces in Region 8. It is in the eastern part of the island of Samar. The entire east coast of the province faces the Philippine Sea that forms part of the Pacific Ocean. Eastern Samar other boundaries are the Northern Samar on the north, Samar on the west, and on the south is Leyte Gulf. It emerges further south with Surigao Strait, Borongan City, the provincial capital. It is approximately 550 air kilometers southeast of Manila and around 65 air kilometers northeast of Tacloban City, the regional capital. These are the tourist attraction in Eastern Samar. Number one is the Church of Immaculate Conception. The Immaculate Conception Parish Church, commonly known as Guiwan Church, is Roman Catholic, founded by Jesuits in 1595, located in the municipality of Guian, Eastern Samar, Philippines. Within the jurisdiction of this are the Diocese of Borongan. The church is classified as a National Cultural Treasure by the National Museum of the Philippines. It was formerly nominated to the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. It is under two categories: the Baroque Church of the Philippines, the Extension, and the Jesuit Churches of the Philippines. The National Museum of the Philippines named Guian Church. It is a National Cultural Treasure in 2001. As a nominee for the UNESCO World Heritage, it is grouped with Maragondon Church, Baclayon Church, Lobok Church, and Jesuit Churches of the Philippines, and with Boljun Churches, Lobok Church, Tamini Church, Lazi Church, and Baroque Churches for the Philippine Extension nomination. However, due to its total destruction, it was then removed to the roster of nominated sites. Guian Church is nestled inside a fort. It is well known for its extensive shell ornamentation in its interiors. Studies revealed that at least 8 types of seashells were used before its destruction. It still has two elaborately carved doors out of the original three doors. The main door on the entrance has exquisite carvings of 12 apostles, while the side door has carved representation of angels. Next one is the Homonhon Island in the Eastern Samar. Homonhon Island was first the place that Ferdinand Magellan landed in the Philippines. Magellan and his exhausted crew arrived on the uninhabited Homonhon Island, then known as Humumu, on 16 March 1521, heralding his discovery of the Philippines. He stayed there for 8 days. It was here he encountered a boat with 9 local native peoples who assisted him with the supplies of food and water, so they could so that they could continue their voyage of discovery to Limasawa Island in the Sargao Strait. It also celebrated its quincentennial commemoration of Ferdinand Magellan's coming to the Philippines. Next one is the Amandaraga Falls. Amandaraga Falls is the top tourist destination in Lawaan, Eastern Samar. This majestic waterfall has an artistic rock formation on the side. The cool and pressure of falling crystal clear water is the perfect thing for our body massage. Hiking to Amandaraga Falls includes trails that are covered and surrounded by trees, shrubs, and vines. The first part was walking on the road. It is not concrete, passing by resident houses. Next in tourist attraction of Eastern Samar is Borongan. Borongan Lorente Close Canopy Forest. To reach this, you need to head to the municipality of Maydolong. This is between Borongan and Lorente along the National Highway. Once you're at Maydolong, there is crossroad or intersection. You need to take Western Road inland for around 30 kilometers or 20 miles to the last barangay district of Del Pilar. Everyone in Maydolong knows of Del Pilar. Be aware, almost no one knows of it in Borongan. Public transport is very frequent to Maydolong from both Borongan and Lorente. Buses or jeepneys will cost around 20 pesos each way. It won't be much more for Toyota minivan if you want to travel with aircon. However, public transport does not travel to Del Pilar. The road is unsealed and not the sort of place you'd want to take your brand new Ferrari. That's for sure. You will either need your own transport and have to employ the services of motorbike taxi in Maydolong. Next is the Taft Philippine Eagle Sanctuary. Taft Forest Wildlife is 3,720 hectare and is inside the Samar Island Natural Park SINP. The area is known nesting site and natural habitat of the critically endangered Philippine national eagle. Next part of Region 8 is Leyte. Leyte became the center of two important milestones in world, which lend lasting color and significance to the history of the Philippines. In 1521, the province was first visited by Spanish explorers led by Ferdinand Magellan, who discovered a new route around the world. Leyte, known as Tandaya to early Filipinos, was renamed Filipina by Roy Lopez de Villalobos in 1543, a name that later extended to the entire archipelago. 4 centuries later, in 1944, the Battle of Leyte Gulf, the biggest naval battle between the Americans and the Japanese in world history, transpired in Leyte. General Douglas MacArthur, at the head of an army of more than 250,000 men, waded ashore on the island at Red Beach, Palo, Leyte. This began the end of the Japanese Imperial Army, eventually the Second World War. Leyte is the largest of the six provinces of Eastern Visayas. These are the tourist attraction in Leyte. Number one is San Juanico Bridge. San Juanico Bridge is part of the PAN, Philippine Highway, and stretches from Samar to Leyte across the San Juanico Strait in the Philippines. It has a total length of 2.16 kilometers, 1.34 miles, the longest bridge spanning a body of water in the Philippines, body of seawater. The bridge, located some 12 kilometers north of Tacloban City, provides easy transport of goods from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. It has withstood the passages of all types of vehicles, from SUVs, cargo trucks, passenger buses to the lowly tricycle driven by Samarnons by pursuing their businesses in the busy Tacloban downtown. From up the sky, plane passengers landing in Tacloban City can easily spot the seeming dragon-shaped bridge where observers tout bear the letter S in its summer side and the letter L on its latest side. Next one is the Madonna of Japan. Madonna of Japan can be described as a memorial park located on Kanhurao Hill that is not too far from Tacloban City Hall. After World War II, there was hatred between Filipinos and Japanese, but the two nations eventually reconciled. The Japanese government erected a monument of Maria Cannon on this area. This became known as the Madonna of Japan Memorial Park. Madonna of Japan is worth a visit as it is a pretty place overlooking the waterfront. Santo Niño Shrine and Heritage Museum. The Santo Niño Shrine is one of the 29 presidential rest houses our late President Ferdinand Marcos had built. It was built for his wife Imelda Marcos, who was born in Tacloban. The museum contains a chapel. It preserves the replica of Santo Niño de Leyte. There are ecclesiastical antiques and art collections assembled by native daughter Miss Imelda Marcos. There are also some decorative arts from France, Italy, and Germany. One of the main attractions in the museums are the paintings of the 14 Stations of the Cross done by Filipino artists. Wooden bas-relief of legend of the first Filipino man-woman. Next is the Cuatro Islas. Cuatro Islas, which translates to four island in Spanish, is composed of four beautiful islands of the coast of municipalities of Inopacan and Hindang. This group of island is composed of Apid, Digyo, and Mahaba, which belong to the administrative jurisdiction of the municipality of Inopacan, while Himokilan belongs to the administrative jurisdiction of the municipality of Hindang. From Manila, fly to either Ormoc or Tacloban. From Ormoc, Inupacan is just an hour and 45 minutes of travel away riding the van, which is 95 pesos. Going to Inupacan from Tacloban on the hand may take 3 hours. Fare is 170 pesos. Alight in front of the municipal plaza, walk for 10 to 15 minutes from the highway to the port, which is situated at the back of the municipal hall. From Cebu, ride a Supercat or Ocean Jet fast craft to Ormoc. Travel is 3 hours and fare is 800 by Supercat and 1,000 by Ocean Jet. For tourist class seat, from there, Inupacan is just over an hour away by van. From Kalangaman Island, from Palumpon, simply ride a van to Ormoc, 2 hours, 120 pesos, then another van to Inupacan. Entrance fees are collected on the island. 20 pesos for Digyo and Apid Island, while at the notion of any amount is accepted in Mahaba Island. Imokilan Island requires additional environmental and entrance fees. Next part of the Region 8 is the Northern Samar. Northern Samar is a province in the Philippines located in the Eastern Visayas region. Its capital is Catarman and is located at the northern portion of the island of Samar. Bordering the province to the south are the provinces of Samar and Eastern Samar. To the northwest across the San Bernardino Strait is Sorsogon. To the east is the Philippine Sea and to the west is Samar Sea. These are the tourist attractions in northern Samar. The Faro de Capul, which is a lighthouse in northern Samar. The Divinuvo Island. Divinuvo Island is located near Borongan, the capital of Eastern Samar. The island of faces the Pacific Ocean and is surrounded by small islet, white sand beach, and clear blue water. One can easily reach Divinuvo Island through public boats from Borongan. Upon reaching the island, visitors will be amazed by the wonderful natural attractions that they will see. They will also see the breathtaking views of the towering 39 feet Faro de Capul Lighthouse. Biri Rock Formation. There are six major rock formations on the northern side of Biri Island. I'm pretty sure that there are other islets and rocks in some nooks and tips of the island, but there are six giant rock formations on this end alone. The six are called in order from west to east: Magasang, Magaspad, Magsapad, Makadlaw, Puhunan, Belat, and Karanas. These six islands float just off the coast of northeast Biri, where Bernardino Strait, and Pacific Ocean, visitors can also enjoy this eco-tour park. Upon touring the island, visitors can reach a lighthouse of Parola, where one can see the magnificent view of the Pacific Ocean from above. Since the island is located near the Pacific Ocean, it is an excellent site for fishing, swimming, surfing, and scuba diving. From Manila, visitors who want to see the hidden paradise of Eastern Samar, they can go there by taking chartered flight to Tacloban. From there, they can take 3-hour van ride headed to Borongan. They can tell the driver to drop them off at Barangay Lalawigan, where the boats bound to the Vinubo Island are located. Next part of Region 8 is Samar. Samar is the easternmost island in the Visayas. It lies to the northeast of Leyte, separated from it only by the San Juanico Strait, which at its narrowest point is only about 2 kilometers. The strait is spanned by the San Juanico Bridge, and it lies to the southeast of the Bicol Peninsulawan Luzon, separated from it only by the San Bernardino Strait. To Samar's south is the Leyte Gulf, the site of one of the most consequential naval battles of World War II. And to the north and east of Samar lies Philippine Sea, part of the Pacific Ocean. These are the tourist attractions in Samar. Number one is the Samar Archaeological Museum and Research Center. The Calbayog Cathedral and Sohotan Caverns and Bridge Natural Park. Then we go to Southern Leyte. Southern Leyte is one of the 6 provinces of Region 8 or Eastern Visayas region. It is bounded on the north by Leyte Province, on the south by Mindanao Sea, on the east by Pacific Ocean, and on the west by Visayas Sea. These are the tourist attraction in Southern Leyte. Number one is the Sugad Bay Dive Site. It is an underwater paradise that hosts over 20 marine areas, world-class dive sites, and is home to 350 of the 520 coral species in this planet. The bay benefit from a responsible marine conservation program jointly undertaken by the province and Coral K, a London-based NGO, considered the rising star of Philippine dive destinations. Next is the Napantao Marine Sanctuary. It features a natural large wall underwater that drops around 50 meters coated with beautiful and colorful diverse corals, where schools of fish can be found. The turtles and white-tipped reef sharks can also be sighted. The best time to go diving at Napantao Marine Sanctuary is on the dry season, March to May, since visibility underwater is good during sunny days. Pangkaan Beach. The sun is white but it is not so fine since fragments of coral are mixed with the sand. But the beautiful beach with relaxing environment and interesting rock formation with great view of the nearby islands and crystal clear waters. It is what makes it a favorite destination among the locals. Swimming, snorkeling are the best things to do here. On rare occasions, one can find dolphins, turtles, pelagic fishes, and snorkeling. The best part is going to the beach. It's very cheap. 5 pesos for entrance and cheap picnic tables. Make sure to bring your own food and utensils. There are no stores near the beach. Next is the Limasawa Island, Panaon Island, Sunok Fish Sanctuary, and the Padre Burgos Castle Resort, Cambaro Caves, and Zip Southern Leyte. These are the festivals in Region 8. In Biliran, we have Gapnod Festival, Ibid Festival, Bagazumbol Festival. In Eastern Samar, we have Padulong Festival, Lechon Festival. In Leyte, we have Bluebilby Festival. In Sangutan, Alacrao Festival, Pintados, Kasadjan Festival. In Northern Samar, we have Bangkaton Festival. In Samar, we have Alimango Festival, Mayo Mayo Festival, and Manaragat Festival. In southern Leyte, we have Adyapay Festival, Pakamugna Festival, Pakabulon Festival, and Karamata Festival. That's it for our presentation. Thank you for listening and have a good day.